When you have that confidence, you walk into a gym, you know you've beaten a team several times and that you're able to do different things against them. And I think it also, you know, you go to an opponent's mind and kind of have in the back of their mind, you know, this team's kind of had our number, and you think about it a little bit. But, you know, our kids are resilient, and they know they wanted another shot at Havana. And we did good things against them last year when they were ranked #1 in the state both times, especially there at the KHQA shootout. And, you know, we knew coming in there, #3 team in the state, and we had a lot to prove, and we wanted the kids to finish on a high note in the regional championship.
The Chargers' surprise ending was made possible by a pitch-perfect beginning on Thursday night, and perhaps a slight assist by way of Keokuk. After watching the Chiefs successfully pressure Havana in the Superfan shootout last weekend, Zach Keene knew his defense had a chance to rattle the Ducks significantly. But to the tune of 23 first-half turnovers?
When you can come out and jump up early on a team and kind of get them back on their heels, it really tends to do well for us down in the late run, and really things more than just turning the ball over, but forcing turnovers and getting baskets off of it really builds that confidence, and you know, each of the kids feed off of one another when that starts to happen.
That notion, or such a high-quality victory, might have seemed at best far-fetched back in late November, when Illini West opened this season 0-5 at Galesburg.
I'm extremely proud of these kids. You know, it's a lot of resiliency with this team, and they've come a long way, and it's kind of, they bought into the we is greater than me factor, and that's kind of what we've talked about all season long, that one kid isn't going to win or lose you a ball game, that it's going to be all of us collectively, and that's exactly what it was last night. It's been a work in progress, and I think it's also a thing of the freshmen and sophomores kind of learning their roles and getting roles defined to where we're at, and one or two players try not to do too much.
You have no reason to be afraid of anybody. You've played as good as there is out there. I mean, that kind of gives you that reckless abandon to some degree, doesn't it?
It does, you know, and we've played a tough schedule, and we've told the kids all along, you know, the schedule's set up for a reason. It's to make a decent postseason run, to know that you've seen the best out there that the state has to offer. I mean, when you're facing the likes of the QNDs and the Miller Academies out of East St. Louis and teams like that, you know you've played some of the best competition you're going to see, and there's no reason to go out and fear an opponent. And you know, Illini West and Carthage was even the same way. It's kind of we'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime. We're just going to show up and play as hard as we possibly can.